Morning, I'm Doug Schoen. I'm here with our senior producer, Martin Hinton. John LeBoutelier. Pat is on home leave in South Carolina. We are, of course, political insiders. Every Sunday night, 7:30, the Fox News Channel. We hope you will join us then. We're going to begin today by talking about Hillary Clinton.
Something happened?
Yeah, well, that's the question. 3 million views, apparently, of her announcement video. Martin, what did you think? You produce television for a living. What was your reaction?
I thought it was well produced. Anything like that is going to get examined 10 times more often than it should be. What strikes me about Hillary that's interesting, we talk about this with lots of candidates, the one thing about her that I think is an asset is she really wants to be president. Mm-hmm. And I'm not sure I can say that about everyone else's name who's out there. I don't get that sense, but I get that sense about her, and that's going to energize the base to begin with, and that's a powerful start. You know, there's a lot of money to come, and she knows how to raise it. She's learned some lessons perhaps from 2008. You know, as much as we think there might be baggage because of the emails and whatever else you might want to hang around her, she's a formidable early candidate.
I certainly agree with that. John, what's your take on her announcement?
Well, it was okay. I don't think it really matters. I think we're waiting to hear what is the Hillary Clinton reason for being. What is it that she's going to bring to the table that other candidates don't bring? We don't know yet. And do I believe whatever she says next week is her reason will be the same reason in 3 months? I admire the politician in either party who has a position and a philosophy, and they don't change it. Reagan had a philosophy. He articulated it in 66, 68. He never changed it. And the country came to him by 1980. Hillary doesn't have one, Doug. She's all over the map.
To that end, let's look at some polls. I'd like to put up poll number 1 and get your reaction to that.
It was going to be Colorado?
Colorado, yeah.
Okay, so while we're waiting for it, this poll was taken by Quinnipiac from March 29 to April 7. There you go. So it's Hillary versus Rand Paul in the crucial and swing state of Colorado, which has been basically trending Democrat lately. Rand Paul beating her. Not a good sign for Hillary.
And she's down at 41.
That's a bad number.
Right. Let's look, John, at poll number 2 in Iowa.
Okay, same thing, Quinnipiac. And by the way, I mentioned when the poll's taken because it does not really include Rand Paul's announcement.
That's true.
So theoretically, Rand Paul could be doing a few points better. Iowa, a Democratic state, by the way. Rand Paul beating her by a point. Again, she's at 42. She's got the base Democratic vote.
What about poll 3, which is Virginia?
Okay, Virginia. Now, this shows you the change in no, the number's reversed.
That's
the wrong
that's
number.
Backwards.
Yeah. Clinton's at 47.
You take that
Rand
back.
Paul's at 43.
Right.
Tells us...
Again, it's a competitive state. She's under 50%. I think what I take from it is that there are 3 very competitive swing states. Hillary is doing less well than you would have thought. Martin, how did you assess it?
Listen, I think this speaks to what we've talked about for a couple of years now, the interest in someone who's outside of what is considered the mainstream political class, the knock on, say, Clinton and Bush, that they're dynastic, Paul's ability to engage and interest people because he has a message that resonates with people who, say, self-identify as independents. So it may be. I mean, there are other polls in this that we don't have today, but
well, there's one other one I'd like to put up, John, before you comment, and then you can speak to it and your comment. Poll 4 on her credibility, honesty, and trustworthy. You see, 38 say that she is honest and trustworthy.
Colorado.
In Colorado, 43 in Iowa, 40 in Virginia. Close to a majority in Iowa and in Colorado and Virginia, solid majority saying she is not honest and trustworthy. John, what conclusion do you reach?
I want to go back.
Please do.
For the first 3, we're running her against Rand Paul, who I don't think anybody thinks is the strongest Republican. Mm-hmm. And she's losing in 2 of the 3 states to him. That, to me, is very significant. If we put up poll number 2 again, if we could go back to that, that's Iowa. Rand Paul beats Hillary by 1 point. I've never seen a poll in Iowa where Rand Paul is winning the GOP caucuses.
He isn't.
Not even in the top 3 there. So Hillary is losing to the not strongest Republican in these states, which that is a bad indicator. Back on the last one, number 4, if we go back to the honesty and trustworthy, here's my thought on that. Go to the Virginia one, okay? She's doing the best in Virginia head-to-head. She's got 47% against Rand Paul, but in honesty, she's low. What does that tell us? Voters think all politicians are dishonest, so they don't care. They factored it in. They don't care. They'll still vote for her, even though 4 out of 10 don't think she's telling
Will she be
Look,
dishonest for what I care about?
With what Martin and John have discussed, we will address, I am certain, next Sunday night, 7:30, with Pat Caddell, John LaBoutelier, and myself, Political Insiders. Look forward to your tuning in. Thanks for watching now.